name's Jerry Miller. I'm inside Animal Connection. This is Charlottesville's longest running all-natural pet food store. We're so excited to talk with Pattie Bowden. On Pattie's Tips today, we're talking dog food. A lot of dog food here. Perhaps maybe we start with the frozen Pattie.
Right. This is technically meat and vegetable combinations. It can be either served raw. Some of them are now coming gently cooked, but it's really, this is the top of the nutrition. It is meat and vegetables, and all the nutrients are retained in this type of food.
This is almost like a patty.
It is.
Like a burger patty that we're feeding the animals, but much healthier.
It's human grade. You could eat it.
I could eat this.
You could eat it.
You daring me to eat this right now?
Go for it.
All right, here we go, Pattie. The things we do here. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. No, it really isn't that bad. All right, number 2 on the docket, Pattie. What do we have here?
This is freeze-dried food, and basically what they've done is they've taken a mixture, sort of like the raw food, and they have taken the moisture out. So this is shelf-stable, and it comes either in a nugget like this or a patty. These are little tiny, what they call mixers, and you can crunch them up like this to add to your dog's food to make it better, or you can use these as a meal. You will add water to this to reconstitute it, but this is a great way to go, and it's perfect for traveling.
Fantastic. Number 3 on the list, Dehydrated.
This is another concept. This is very popular. This is it comes in a little cup like this, or a box, or a bag. And the beauty of this is a little box, a 2-pound box, or a small bag like this. This makes 8 pounds of food, and it comes in a variety of meats, vegetables. Some have grain, some do not have grain, but literally all you have to do is add water, and you've got a complete meal for your pets.
The next one on the list, canned dog food.
Canned food is a traditional. Some are more of a pate type. This is more of a stew. We try to keep a lot of different varieties around. Some might use them as a topper. For small dogs, it might be economical to use them as a meal, but there's more economical ways you could go than feeding just canned food for your dogs.
So when sometimes my dogs, they show a lack of interest in the food, I put something on as a topper on top, then they devour it. That's when you may consider the can.
Exactly, and they do have a lot of juice, especially in this one.
A lot of flavor.
Broth. Exactly, so they have a lot of little nuggets and gems to go look for.
Now probably the one that most dog owners know, pet owners know, is the dry kibble.
That's right, and we try to keep the very high protein kibbles in our store. Kibble is an interesting concept. To make a very good dry food, you need special machinery so you can cook these low and slow and retain the nutrients. Some of the kibbles out there, you have to be careful because they can have as much as 50-60% potato, or another filler like lentils or beans, and we look for the ones that have the most meat inclusion that we can find.
So Pattie, with my dogs, my German Shepherds, they're on the dry kibble. And say we want to upgrade and we want to go to a very natural frozen patty right in front of me. How do I make that transition easier on their stomachs?
Okay, well, one thing we would want to do is with your dry food, we would want to upgrade it slowly by maybe bringing up the protein level within the dry food, so it's not such a shock to their system, because we don't like digestive incidents. Any of these foods...
Neither do I.
Yeah, no, you don't want to clean up after that. Any of these other foods, you can start by adding maybe a tablespoon or 2 here and there until you completely transition. These little toppers, which we talked about, those are great to just mix in. We can make any dry food healthier with any of these products, especially the patties. One thing you might want to consider is the pumpkin. Pumpkin is great for digestion. So if you've got a transition that you want to do, just take a tablespoon or 2 of this pumpkin.
Okay.
And it's going to add some fiber to it. And let's say they got a little tummy trouble. This will help greatly to transition them to another type of food. Anytime you're feeding a dry food too, we also like to recommend that you add either a broth, bone broth, or a vegetable broth, or water. Because they've taken the moisture out of this food, we need to add some moisture back into it and make that a lot easier for your dog to digest.
5 different types of food. Pattie Bowden certainly has the knowledge on all 5. Come say hello to her at Animal Connection, Charlottesville's longest running all-natural pet store right here in Central Virginia.